How's it going, my people? This is your boy Wired Up, and welcome to another episode of Wired Up TV. Hope you guys got your things in organized, everything, how you're supposed to be, keeping your hands on the steering wheel and your eyes on the road. Handle your business no matter what it is, my friends. Nothing is too hard in God's eyes, and with faith, you can jump and hurdle mountains, guys. Keep positive. Don't ever give up, even though sometimes that's the easiest option. And in your mind, the only option. Believe me, it never is the only option. You always have a way out. When everything fails, hit up your boy from Wired Up TV at wireduptv4you@gmail.com, and we'll see how we can help you. So have a good day, guys. And with that, let's get on with the video. How's it going, my people? Now, I want to tell you guys something and talk to you guys about something that the Wired Up TV team found. Okay? It's something interesting. It's an article that when I peeped my eyes on it, you know what I'm saying? I just was in awe. Okay? Shout out to Rosemary Sermano from the Wired Up TV team for finding this. Rosemary, glad to have you on board. When I saw this, I was shocked, guys, and my eyes just opened up, and I saw, something that I wanted to see, that I've been wanting to. Finally, somebody putting out articles there and talking about this, what the Wired Up TV family has been talking about. You know what I'm saying? But I want to share with you guys. Now, this is what it says. There are numerous theories manning the space we call the web. However, so convincing and invitational to becoming the joke of non-believers. I decided to take another look from a different perspective at the Tupac Shakur mystery. This is information that has until now not been mentioned or written about anywhere and will certainly make some waves. I took the coroner's report, which Mrs. Kathy Scott, who confidently claims that Tupac is dead, had published in her book as the official document she received for a fee of a couple dollars, and did a bit of research. Surely the obvious, the social security number is not registered in the death index, is an interesting point, but was not enough for me, so I decided to research the number a little further and found this. Social security number on coroner's report for Tupac Amaru Shakur, 546478539. Here are some facts. The social security number was issued in the state of California in 1977. Tupac Amaru Shakur was born in Brooklyn, New York, 1971, and he did not move to California until the mid-80s. A little further research allowed me to establish that the social security number is still considered an active number and has which requires further research and active record in Quincy, Florida. This finding had me interested, so I continued to research the names of the individuals present. When the body was removed, I took note of the person identified as Mr. Troy Farrell, who assisted the Davis mortuary with the removal of the body. What I find interesting is that the same person in today, the anatomy lab director of the Medical Education and Research Institute of Nevada, is in charge of all unclaimed bodies. In addition, he serves on the Committee of Anatomical Dissection. The state of Nevada had a law which states the bodies that go unclaimed, meaning no family comes forward to claim them, must be stored for 30 days and they are then cremated. Could it be possible that the person that was cremated on the 14th of September, one day after Tupac's supposable death, is one of the unclaimed bodies? Wow. Now, at the risk of angering Mrs. Kathy Scott and shedding doubt on her abilities as a professional, but I must ask, what exactly is she basing her statement that Tupac Amaru Shakur is dead on? She obtained an official document which does not even state the correct social security number of the individual she claims is deceased. Now, perhaps the individual that this social security number belongs to is 6 feet tall and 215 pounds, but I assure you, Tupac Amaru Shakur is not. Perhaps it is just as the coroner said, I did not know him personally, and if it wasn't Tupac Shakur, I did not know who it was. Machiavelli lives on. He sure does. So I find that very interesting, guys. Um, that this gentleman, which I've reached out to and spoken to, was is researching this, and like he was saying, Kathy Scott doesn't have anything to base her theory on. Somebody gave her an autopsy photo, well, sold it to her, an autopsy photo that was obviously photoshopped and obviously didn't look real, and she published it in her book. Now, the motives for her doing that is obviously money, right? Money. She was the first. She saw the opportunity, so she wrote a book and put the picture up. Now, in that death certificate, the Social Security is still active, okay, and it says Tupac. It just says different stuff about Tupac than we initially knew or thought we knew, okay, um, and his Social Security number says he's 6 feet tall, 215 pounds, okay, and you read the man associated with that was working in the spot where they have the dead bodies, and he had access to dead bodies. You know what I'm saying? He had access to that, and he could also, if somebody passes away, switch the body with no problem. And he's the man that people would ask initially, the people that touches the body. So the weight, height don't match, Social Security don't match. Tupac is not dead. Tupac faked his death, something I've been telling you guys. Now, I'm in contact with this gentleman here, and we're speaking on a lot of different levels. I want to work on getting him on Wired Up TV, the show, but he's weary because he's still doing his research, and he has some he has not yet put out of a lot of importance. Now, I've always said that the Social Security number, the weight, and all that is off. That has always caught my eye. I don't understand how you can go from weighing 165 in the city where the skinny niggas die. You know what I'm saying? From going to 215, from being 5'8", 5'9", or whatever, or 5'9", 5'10", whatever, to 6 foot tall. Okay, I don't care even if you're laying down or whatever, because people say if you lay down you're taller. That's not true. You're the same height if you're measured. This is a problem with this. It's a fake social, fake everything. It was a ruse. Tupac did this with limited time, and even so did a wonderful job because nobody has been able to find them. Of course, the government knows. The government knows that Tupac is alive. And here's my point. This is something I want to show you guys and read to you guys to prove my point. So it says, so it's counterproductive for an official voice of the CIA to be riffing off of conspiracy theories on a major public forum. It shouldn't be indulging in trutherism, even in jest. Not with the Snowden disclosures opening the biggest rift between an American public and the intelligence community in decades. Like anyone with a web connection, the CIA knows exactly where Tupac is, and it's revealing that it didn't have presence of mind to just say so. Okay? They know exactly where Tupac Amaru Shakur is, but they don't have... They're embarrassed, guys. He put the wool over their eyes. He had court dates to go. And also, you guys got to remember in the MGM Grand, what he did to Orlando Anderson, even though he didn't press any charges, the state can press charges. Look what happened to Suge. That's why his probation was revoked. Tupac's bail was going to be revoked because he just assaulted somebody on camera in front of people. He assaulted him, right? So, he was going back to jail. Okay? Plus, people trying to kill him. You know what I'm saying? He knew what was going on. He knew it had something to do with the police. He said it on All Eyes on Me when he goes, I know you guys are watching. I know you guys got your scopes on me. But this is Thug Life, baby. He knew the government was watching him. Okay? The government was watching him. And this is trying to spew out. It's been 23 years, right? If I'm not mistaken. And the truth is finally starting to come out. Now, this was on a public forum. There was a CIA agent, okay, in a public forum on the internet, where cops speak and things like that, and he put out some information that was quickly erased. Now I couldn't get my hands on that or anything like that, but it basically stated that they've known where Tupac Shakur has been for years, and they have intelligence that he touched down with his aunt, spoke, whatever the case may be. They don't know exactly what they spoke about, of course, or anything like that, but they have proof, and they have been surveilling not him per se, because they don't know exactly where he's at, or he would be dead, or they would have found him. But they were trying to surveillance his family here to see where they were going, if they were sending any money, and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Um, because this guys, they know he's alive. Okay, Tupac Shakur knows it. At first, I mean Tupac Shakur, the CIA and the FBI know it. At first, they believed the Orlando Anderson shit until they started digging in deeper and started to find out that Orlando Anderson had nothing to do with it. On the contrary, or Orlando Anderson might even be involved. It might even be related to Tupac. When they found this out, they're not going to release this to the public. It's embarrassing, okay? They had just done that Rodney King thing, and now this, a rapper, according to them, just a rapper, had pulled the wool over the United States government's eyes, faked his death, and got away with it, and evaded jail time and somebody trying to murder him. But he didn't do it because he was scared of going to jail. He did it because he said, fuck y'all. It's on now. Y'all try to get me? Now fuck y'all. So he got, he took the fuck off, and now he's handling his business from afar. Because that's what Tupac did. He's a fucking G. But they've known this all along, guys. All along they've known that Tupac Shakur has been alive. Right? But of course, they're not going to say anything because they're embarrassed. Why do you think nothing happened to Orlando? Everybody and their mama said that Orlando did it, but yet he wasn't arrested. How many times, how many times have people been arrested just because they've been accused? They were already investigating them from another murder. Bring them in on some bullshit charges or some shit like that, and hold them there, taking a trial. So what if you lose? Wasting taxpayer money, but they're trying to get them. The truth will come out in trial. But they didn't even bother doing nothing, not even arresting him for the murder of Tupac Shakur, because they know he didn't do it. They know that. They didn't know that in the beginning, but they found that out little by little, okay, that Tupac had gotten away. The raids and all that stuff helped them out to find out Tupac had pulled the wool over their eyes, and he's alive and breathing. All right, to this day, guys. And that's some real deal Holyfield shit. You ain't never gonna be able to convince me that, well, they didn't arrest Orlando because they didn't have enough evidence. Bullshit. In the 90s, a black man that was already being investigated for murder, you're gonna tell me that everybody and their mama telling you it was him that killed Tupac and they're just gonna let him free? Nah, my friend. They know Tupac was alive. Guys, my roach, what the fuck? My joint is now a little tiny roach, my friends. So, that's almost time to say goodbye. But I'm going to make this a little bit longer because, because of requests from a lot of subscribers. But yeah, guys, that's crazy stuff. I had made another video, guys, that I had dropped. It dropped around 11 p.m. last night. But for some reason, it was erased. They blocked it. They don't want the truth to come out. That's my second video that's been tried to be blocked. You know what I'm saying? The truth is being held back, guys. Okay? But Wider TV is still going to get the truth out to you guys. I ain't going to stop y'all, because this is y'all channel. But that's crazy, my friends. All this stuff coming out. I'm going to keep you guys posted on what my buddy's telling me about what's going on with this. But yeah, the CIA and the cops, they knew it, guys. They knew it. And Tupac says it. I got a line on the DA because I'm fucking the secretary. Fucking the secretary. I believe it was that girl that was fucking with Rafael Perez and David Mack. That female. She was also fucking with Tupac. And I showed you the picture with her and Tupac. And he was fucking her. And she was, undercover agent. Right? And the cops hated it. Tupac had his hand in the cookie jars. Right? He had, they had police working at Death Row Records, even though there might have been nothing going on, but the CIA and the FBI didn't know that, and they fucking were jealous and mad about Tupac. They tried to get him, and then Tupac just taunted him, guys. They tried to get him. The truth is coming out, guys. The CIA and FBI had something to do with trying to get Tupac knocked off, and they're fucking mad because he survived. They're mad about it, okay? Because he's chilling in Cuba or wherever he's at, you know, or California, wherever he at. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, my friends. You know, I want you guys to let me know what you guys think. Keep me posted. Do your own research. You know what I'm saying? This is big news, guys. The Wired Up TV family cracked another one. You know what I'm saying? And just put down in the comments what y'all think, man. What you guys find in your research. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm going to keep you guys posted while I talk to my buddy, the one that wrote this article, and see what's going on here and all that stuff. Maybe get some better information for y'all. But in the meanwhile, y'all, you know, talk amongst yourselves and see what y'all can dig up on this. You know what I'm saying? It's already out there. So, you know, you guys can either watch my video and do your, you know, read it over and try to, you know, do your own research. Or, you know, just wait for Wired Up TV to bring it out for you guys. Whatever, guys. You know what I'm saying? I support y'all, and y'all my family, guys. Keep y'all head up. Stay positive. Don't let nobody put you down. Don't let nobody fuck with you. Don't let nobody laugh at you. This is your channel. You know, this is the voice for the Tupac Alive community. It's Wired Up TV. Okay? So you guys keep safe, keep positive, and like always, my friend, like always, stay wired up. I'll talk to you guys later. Much love, guys. Peace.